Hey ma'am, Deputy Shades, do you have your ID on you?
Huh?
Do you have your ID on you?
No.
Okay. So you don't have no identification on you at all right now? Well, let's step over here this time. That's your car? The white car?
Huh?
The white car inside is yours?
Yeah.
Okay. So as of now, you are being detained for ongoing investigation, okay? I don't need you to contact anybody because I don't need nobody to pull off or nothing like that. So let's not do that. Okay. So lock your phone and you'll have no identification on you. Okay, again, so I just asked you not to contact anybody. So I'm trying to be nice.
What's going on?
You're being detained at this time.
Why?
We have an investigation to investigate. Apparently you cashed a check that does not belong to you. So, yes, you.
No.
Okay, well that's what they're alleging. So until we can further investigate, you're being detained.
What looked like a routine afternoon at a small United States post office quickly turned into a federal fraud investigation when a woman tried to cash a stolen U.S. Treasury check using counterfeit identification at the counter. The deputy begins with a lawful inquiry, asking the woman for her ID. Under the Fourth Amendment and Terry v. Ohio, decided in 1968, an officer may briefly detain a person on reasonable, articulable suspicion that a crime is afoot. Here, reasonable suspicion is clear. Postal staff reported the woman just presented a forged ID to cash a stolen Treasury check. The deputy tells her she is being detained for an ongoing investigation. A Terry stop, not an arrest. The deputy instructs her not to use her phone. Postal staff said she arrived with others, and the deputy reasonably feared accomplices could flee or destroy evidence. Courts permit such narrow steps during a lawful investigative stop.
Okay, and you have no identification on you at all. So you didn't give them any identification? No license, no nothing?
Yeah, I did, ma'am.
Okay, so where is it?
In my purse.
Okay, hand it here.
I don't have it. I don't think she gave it out. I can get it out my car, though.
No, we can walk this way. Do you still have the identification that she gave you?
I can give it.
No, you didn't give it back.
Check an ID, I just give it.
Okay, is this your ID? Your legal ID?
No.
I need that check. He's got it.
Okay, the check. Where's the check at?
Which one?
The check he was trying to cash, give it to the office.
Okay, so again, is this your legal ID?
No.
Okay. Is this your real name at least? This is best to be honest at this point.
Yeah.
Okay, when's your date of birth?
What's his name?
What's your date of birth? I need you to get out the phone because this is a serious matter at this point.
1998.
So what's your name?
Abigail.
Continue.
What?
Continue with your name.
I'm just confused. Like, why is this going on? Like,
I just explained why when we were standing right there.
Cash my check.
Okay, so if you want to know what's going on, I didn't explain it, but you keep being on the phone. So that's probably why you don't understand what's going on, because you keep being on the phone. And I don't know if you think this is a game or like a joking matter. This is something serious, which is why I'm here. Because obviously, if it wasn't serious, I wouldn't be here. So do you need me to reiterate why I'm here?
No.
Okay, so what's your real name?
Marquia Farrell.
Do you know your driver's license number? Fake ID, not her check, real name, real date of birth. And she has other people in the vehicle. I'm assuming that's what she keeps communicating with.
Where'd you get this made?
You said what?
Where'd you get this made? You don't know?
They already cashed it, so they already lost money.
Oh, they already cashed it?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get no money, so I gotta cash it. You didn't cash no check from me. What check did you cash me? You didn't cash a check from me.
No, we had another fraudulent check just before you got here.
What does it have to do with me, though?
No, that wasn't regarding you. It was the same instance with the same ID, same everything. The same fake ID like yours.
You had the right to remain silent. Anything you said can and will be used against you in the court of law. Had the right to consult with an attorney prior to questioning. You have an attorney present which way you're being questioned. You cannot afford an attorney. One will be appointed to you to represent you before the questioning. Decide at any time exercise his rights to not answer any questions or make any statements. You understand these rights? Those rights of mine. Are you willing to speak with us?
Right.
No? Okay. Got anything in your purse?
Yes.
You take your purse off. Turn around.
Okay, I'm gonna call you right back there. I'm still in this situation.
Alrighty, so I don't know what's going on.
It's a group. I don't know if it's a group, but they've been hitting all of our post offices. So we've been sharing it in our group text. The group that was just here. No, we can't cash a treasury check without cash. So Chino fell for it. He said, here, I got 3,000, I want to buy 3 money orders. And then he says, oh, here, cash this check. And the check, that check was good. They're stolen from somewhere, but the ID is linked to a man somewhere. So then we had another group just go to Quincy to try to, they just came from Quincy and told us, and I got the email, and then we know now, so they came and got me, because this stuff comes out of their check.
When pressed for identifiers, the subject gives the name Abigail, then changes it to Maria within seconds. In most states, knowingly providing a false name to a peace officer during a lawful stop is itself a separate criminal offense. Under Heibel versus the 6th Judicial District Court of Nevada, decided in 2004, states may require a detained person to disclose her real name. Her contradictory answers add articulable facts that begin to build probable cause to arrest. Postal staff confirm the check is genuine and traces to a real mail payee. The fake element is the ID, manufactured to match the name printed on that stolen federal check. This is a textbook Treasury check theft and identity fraud scheme. Federal law makes this a felony. Title 18 of the United States Code, Section 510, criminalizes forging endorsements on Treasury checks and passing, possessing, or receiving such checks, knowing them stolen. The penalty reaches 10 years in prison. 2 more federal statutes apply. Section 1708 covers theft of mail matter, and Sections 1028 and 1028 cover identity document fraud and aggravated identity theft, the latter carrying a mandatory consecutive 2-year federal prison sentence.
So they said it's a tall, slender, black male with 12087 Treasury check. So I think this one is for 15 something. It's not their ID. If you run the ID, the one that we ran earlier was to a man. So they're fake IDs. But they're stolen checks.
So to cash his treasury check, y'all cash it and give him cash? Okay.
Only the post office does that. Any federal check can be cashed at the post office, which is why they're coming here.
Okay.
But they know we gotta have the money in the drawer. So now the people have decided, I don't want to call them thieves, that if they buy a money order, they'll put that money in my drawer, and now you can get the money back. You can cash the check. And we finally found it out. The post inspectors have been on it. Like Ryan right now is with that other group. I don't know if they found him, but whoever she rode in here with took off. That was that silver car. Yeah, he took off as soon as y'all pulled up.
Okay. So
it's a good job if it was legal, but it's not their check. They actually made an ID for that name on that check and the address.
So the check is good. However,
they're not good. That's not. She's not the person who this check.
The name on the check is a male. So the check is good. It returns to a male. However, obviously she's a female, so the name on that and the information on her ID is fake.
Her ID goes to a male too?
Well, I'm not sure.
You ain't ran it yet? Oh, see, that Spectre ran it.
Her name is totally different from the name she provided us. It's totally different.
I heard her say that it wasn't her. I did hear her say that.
Right. So obviously she got an ID to match the name on the check in the attempt to cash the check.
Which is what the other person did.
Right. How did y'all just ran in and was like, this is a male?
Well, Ryan, the inspector, he'll be here in a minute. He alerted us that someone was trying to cash this check for $23.40
at a different location.
And they called. The postmaster was sitting in my seat. I'm the station manager. She has all 5 talent. And I stepped out to the window and I said, "Hey, don't cash the treasury check." She said, "We just did." Chin got caught into it. He said, here's 3,000. Let me buy some money orders. She put the 3,000 in her drawer, and then he said, "Oh yeah, cash this check." She gave him that money right back because she didn't have enough to cash it because everybody uses debit and credit. Ryan, when he got here, he ran the ID that she provided, and it came back as a male. And of course, that was a female that cashed the check.
Right. So
they're making an ID to go with that check.
Right. The money from this check, did y'all provide it to her or y'all?
Oh, no, we didn't give her the check.
But
Still got the check.
The cash from the previous one, that was the one y'all were cashed?
We cashed it.
Okay. And that was a different incident?
It was like 30 minutes ago. So they don't even give us a chance to to recoup, because it's going to come out of Chin's check. I'm going to try to fight it. I'm going to try to use all this data to say, hey, we were swarmed by thieves. I'm going to try to find some way where she doesn't have to be responsible for it.
You don't know these days, you know what I'm saying? So.
Oh, I'm going to fight it, because we ain't got that kind of money around here. We just honest working people. Wait, hoping the Doge don't come in here and shut us down.
Yeah.
I don't want to be out there delivering no, what he said I got to deliver? What's some things you go once a year? What they call? Oh, once every 10 years. I can't think of the name of it.
I don't know, but I know he's
census. I'm gonna be census.
Oh, the census.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Gotcha. All right, so she attempted to get this check cash, however y'all called it. So y'all didn't provide her any cash. However,
I needed you to hold her because the inspectors are at a different location from the earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Their office is not too far. It's the next exit up.
Mm-hmm.
And you're aware who they are.
The inspectors?
Mm-hmm.
The deputy then reads the subject her rights under Miranda versus Arizona, the 1966 Supreme Court decision requiring officers to advise a person in custody of the right to remain silent and the right to counsel before custodial interrogation. She invokes her right to silence, and the deputy stops questioning. Under Burguis versus Tompkins, decided in 2010, once a suspect unambiguously invokes that right, substantive interrogation must cease until counsel is present or she reinitiates. The deputy then takes possession of her purse and searches it. The Fourth Amendment normally requires consent, probable cause, plus exigency, search incident to lawful arrest, or a warrant before officers open a closed container like a handbag.
They're the federal agents for the post. Well, they work for they are the federal police force they carry a badge and everything.
I've never talked to one in person. I've heard like
they're real cool.
Theft of mail and stuff, and
man, you don't want to. When they show up, the file is this thick, and I get them for stealing my mail, stealing my gas cards. It happens.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna call my supervisor just to make sure what I got.
No, the other deputy talked to him, so I know she was asking him how long it would be before someone gets here. I didn't hear it.
Okay.
So you're trying to find out if you need to apprehend her or not?
Yeah. I mean, obviously we got enough to detain her because just based off this, she got a false ID and attempting to utter this check. So
we got all the way up until then we cash it.
Yeah,
we cash any federal checks.
Right, and then the money order, they could get a money order here?
Yes. Yeah, we sell money orders for a fee, and they actually never expire. People have went to the Goodwill and bought a dresser, and it was a money order in there from 19 whatever, and they still could cash it.
Okay.
But we can't cash your check if we haven't sold anything to generate that revenue. We got to sell some stamps or postage. So to generate revenue, and we're not a high volume office like the main, it's hard to get $3,000. So we can't cash it because we don't have it in our drawer.
Right.
So what they said is, oh, here's $3,000 to buy a money order. Now I got $3,000 in my drawer. Oh, can you cash this check for $3,000? And I give you the $3,000 back.
Okay.
It's kind of like that thing, like give me change for $1.
Yeah.
Okay, well give me 2 quarters and 5 dimes, and then before you know it, you didn't give me $50. So
makes sense.
Yeah. Okay. It's never happened since.
And these two things would be the biggest things to seize for in furtherance of it, because I could work with your detective unit and see if we can get a search warrant for the phone. Okay. But this is consistent with what she was doing, so that would
yeah, that's what I was on.
Is mine?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. Grab that phone. You said you called somebody else's phone, right? It's the employee's call. Yeah. It should last for a while. It's on 63%. So.
Okay. Alrighty, man.
The station manager explains this branch has been targeted repeatedly. A nearly identical attempt hit the same office 30 minutes earlier, and a third incident occurred in nearby Quincy. This is a coordinated multi-branch fraud ring. The mechanics are clever. Suspects walk in with cash to buy money orders, filling the clerk's drawer. They then ask the same clerk to cash a stolen Treasury check from that drawer, walking out with clean cash for a stolen federal instrument. By now, the deputy has stacked facts. A fake ID, her admission the ID is not hers, contradictory names, a disclaimed vehicle whose occupants fled, and witness corroboration. Under Illinois versus Gates, 1983, that totality supports probable cause. The case is held for the United States Postal Inspection Service. Postal inspectors are sworn federal officers from one of the oldest investigative agencies in the country, with jurisdiction over offenses involving the mail and the postal system. The footage closes with the subject detained at the scene, awaiting transfer to federal authorities. A state booking on false identification charges is likely, followed by federal prosecution under Sections 510, 1028, and 1708 of Title 18. Lesson 1. For citizens. Lying about your name during a lawful stop is itself a crime and only builds probable cause against you. The only safe move is to silently invoke your rights under Miranda and request an attorney, just as she finally did. Lesson 2. For officers. Articulating reasonable suspicion aloud on body camera, pacing the detention, and reading Miranda before questioning preserves admissibility. A clean container search needs an equally clean, recorded legal basis, every time. Lesson 3. For the public. Stolen Treasury checks rarely travel alone. They move through rings that exploit small post offices and money order loopholes. Federal authorities, especially USPIS, are actively investigating these patterns nationwide.